So welcome to another episode of Me, Her and Everything Else. Yeah, as you can see, you're very different because we are in London town and I'm here with a very special guest. It's my home girl, actually.
Yes.
Y'all don't know that.
We go way back.
Way back. Tolly T.
Hello.
Podcaster, author, radio presenter.
All of that. Hey, honey.
Come on, the receipts.
You know.
Oh my gosh, thank you for coming on.
Of course, I'm so happy to be here. It's been, okay, I think we should take a background of where we have known each other. I've known you since I was about 8.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think it's even before 8. I think it's since they brought me back to England.
You back.
You know, I was taken tonight.
They shipped her to Niger and brought her back.
In 97. And I feel like our parents were friends then.
Yeah.
And it's just been, it's a long time. I still have pictures of us.
No,
there is a picture. I have to find it for you of us. We are tiny little kids.
Please.
And it's
Gosh.
adorable.
I need this picture.
And a picture from your 21st birthday party as well in our matching Ankara.
21st birthday, guys. I had a Nwambe party in London for my 21st.
I
was that girl that was obviously obsessed with Nige and the culture. But I just remember it now. Like that 21st birthday was something, and we had live band and everything.
You had a live band and everyone took Ankara for
very
your 21st
wild.
birthday.
Yes, that is actually looking back. That was very wild. But okay, fine. But you know what? I've got this one memory of I think your mum was trying to tell us to cook. Well, you know your mum was telling us to cook. So I think we were now helping her cook pepper. Do you remember? And the pepper went in. Did it go in my eye? Do you know that's one of the reasons I'm like, I'm not chopping pepper. Me cook. No.
My mum was still today. My mum is so big on. You must. There was no, when we were younger, my mum couldn't be cooking and we were sitting in the living room. We had to just come and watch her.
We had to just always sit there.
Sit there and just watch her.
And that's how I got Atarodo in my eye. And I was watching it. This thing did not want to come out.
I guess it's good home training.
Yeah, do you cook it was. I can cook. But I see,
do you enjoy doing it?
No, I don't.
Okay, thank you. Because nobody likes to admit it.
Yeah.
I can cook, but I don't want to.
Yeah, and that's one of the things. See, this goes into what we're going to be talking about today, because we're going to be talking about dating as a black woman.
Okay.
And some of the different nuances and the things that we have to go through and stuff like that. But let's talk about this cooking, because as you said, people say, okay, you should know how to cook, right? Mm-hmm. But why? Why should we know how to cook? Like,
and it's such a feminine trait that you're meant to, right? It's one of your selling points. But it's really funny because I remember at uni, and I went to uni in London and I went to Brunel University.
Oh my God, wait.
We went to
Wait, you were at Brunel, right?
I was at Brunel.
At the same time? Sorry.
No, We went to Brunel University and I remember, do you remember all the boys like, when am I going to come round? Like, that was just a thing in first year, innit? That was the first time everyone was living outside of home. And then when you're going to come and what are you going to cook for me? You're going to cook for me. And like, while all of my age mates are like, I can cook lasagna. I can't cook. I just didn't want to. I was like, I went from the day that I went used to know my uselessness. I can't cook. And I can. I just like, it's not a selling point for me. Because I feel like once I say yes to that, I'm going to be a slave master for the rest of the I'm just going to be cooking, and I don't want to.
You are my... I don't want
to do that.
Because that's long. Like, from when they know you can cook, that's the end.
That's it, yeah.
You'll be cooking 7 days a week.
Exactly.
No break.
And you know what? I don't like men that like food too much. And hear me out. I think it's a way for people to lure them in. If you're a useless man who can't cook and really likes food, anyone can get you. Anyone that can cook can get you.
Yeah, that's true.
Anybody that can cook and just be like, I've made rice for you. I've made stew for you. I've made a pho for you. And they can just be lured in.
Do you know what? You're right. You know what? There was this thing online that I saw. This lady, so her husband was hungry.
Yeah.
I think she made him food and he got home. He said he wanted catfish pepper soup. And she was like, but to make catfish pepper soup is, I have to prepare. So I'll make it tomorrow. He called one girl, side chick apparently, called her. The girl said, oh, okay, be coming. I'll start making it for you. The man took his 2 legs out the house. The woman's now online asking us, oh, what should she do? That, please, is she wrong for not cooking the
She's not soup? Wrong. Marriage is not do and die. Please, go eat somewhere else and let me rest. But the thing is, I bet Nigerian women say she was wrong.
No, I saw people say she should change the locks on the door. That's what.
I'm happy about that. Yeah. I'm happy because that's rude.
But that's not. You're not wrong though. I wouldn't be shocked if a couple of Nigerian women.
I feel like my mum would have said she should have cooked it.
Yeah.
My mom should have been like,
generation.
Yeah, that generation. My mom would have been like, yeah, you find a way to cook it.
Food is the way to a man's heart.
Yeah, you can't. Men that like food too much and women too much, they're very dangerous.
That sounds like Nigerian men.
Yeah, basically.
No, wait. Let's not get in trouble.
Basically.
But yeah, it does kind of sound like that. But yeah, but as a black woman, do you feel like that is like something that is also forced on you? Like, okay, you're black, so you must, it's even more pressure.
Definitely.
You must know how to cook.
I feel like being black, Nigerian and Yoruba, all of the things, that my mum brought me up to be someone's wife. That's how we were brought up. Like, it was all the things you needed to be someone's wife. And even when she'd tell us to come to the kitchen, we'd be like, Shimabe, ain't no my fuck, sorry, I was thinking about, like, you know, like, you need it for when you get married as well. Like, and that's what it was. You were reared to become somebody's wife, and cooking was a part of that.
Yeah.
And being a modest, good girl was a part of all of that came with it.
Yes.
So I think that's what it was, yeah. And I'm just like, no, I'm not doing that. No, I don't like anything that's too much work. I don't like stress. I don't enjoy cooking.
You're speaking my language. It's okay. And Shibi got married.
And exactly. Even Beyonce herself says she doesn't cook. Is she not married?
Cardi B, I don't cook, I don't clean. Hello.
Let's just work hard enough that we have money for somebody to be cooking for us. I don't enjoy cooking. I'm be honest with myself. I really do. Even like cooking for myself, I can do it. And also so many Nigerian dishes are just hours of stuff.
Slavery.
Like
the palm oil.
The palm oil is spinning up the house, you're coughing, you have to be cutting me, you have to be washing me. I can't.
Why do you sound traumatized? Mommy has traumatized us though, to be honest. That pepper, I can
and to add to, my mum was a caterer, so there was always like mass of food that was being cooked. I remember I'll go out and my friends would be like, you smell like meat. I was like, I know.
At least it wasn't fish.
My mum, I know.
Oh my God. That is not cool.
And then like when they're cooking, the food just is on your clothes. You can't help it. And that's just, I don't like that.
It seeps into your pores.
It literally seeps into your skin. Like it is mad. I'm like, I can smell stew on my body.
Gosh, no, your jacket.
Yeah. I can smell stew in my jacket. Yeah, I don't like it. It's my truth.
Yeah, no.
I'm not even selling myself. I am a single woman. I love cooking. Oh my God.
Lies.
I cook, I clean.
Lies. Has a guy ever like said, oh, you know, I can't date you because you can't cook?
Do you know, I think it's because I can cook.
Oh yeah, you can.
I just don't like doing it. Have I lied and been like, oh my God, I enjoy cooking so much? Have I cooked for men? Yeah, I definitely have. But I do remember one guy talking to him and being like, because I've got a cleaner. Again, because I'm a part of a can't come and die society. Like, as in like, why shouldn't I?
In London, no, she has cleaner. Come on. That's real big girl. Forget Niger girls that have cleaner. If you're in London, spending pounds.
Loads of people have got cleaners now because everyone's busy.
Okay. Maybe
so like, I've got a cleaner. I remember saying to this guy, I was like, oh yeah, I'm just, but I'll clean before she comes. So I don't like shame. So I don't like that. That has to be too messy. So I'll clean. I was just like, yeah, I'm just cleaning before my cleaner comes. And he was so put off that I had a cleaner.
Really?
He was like, why do you have a cleaner? I was just like, to clean the house. He was like, why can't you clean it?
It's a black guy.
Yeah. And in that moment, I was like, oh, I can never be with you because you like me to suffer. Because why would you be angry that I've got... Why would you be angry that I'm doing something that makes my life easier?
Wait, so is it, maybe he's looking at it like maybe, she's not wife material.
Yeah, that's definitely what it was.
But why did they regard, did they pair wife material and slavery and punishment and
suffering,
chores and suffering with you being a wife?
Yeah.
Why?
That's why I remember an auntie saying to me, she was like, it's been marriage, you endured, you don't enjoy. I said, who? Auntie, who's going to endure what? I said, oh, they've got the wrong one. They have the wrong. And maybe that's why I'm here still single.
There's no, you.
I'm just not doing that, right? Yeah. I'm not enduring.
No,
yeah. I'm sure there's going to be hard times and all of that, but it shouldn't come hand in. Wifey shouldn't be synonymous with cooking, cleaning and slavery.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't. And I think that's actually changing now.
Yeah.
I think people are understanding that women have careers as well,
exactly.
And we do also give birth to humans.
That part.
So I don't know if they want us to be playing
exactly.
wife,
and that's
nanny,
the thing. I don't mind all
time.
this traditional stuff if the case was that I don't work.
Yeah.
If that's the case, I don't work and you see to my every need. But when we're in a world where I also have to work, what time... I just came back as well, so who had time to cook?
Yeah.
You just came back, I just came back. So, yeah.
No,
it becomes off balance, you know what I mean? And then they complain that the woman's always tired or she looks... Why would she not be? Why would she not be tired? Why would her hair be done?
Because she's always
working.
She's a slave mode.
Exactly. So it's not my fave.
No, that doesn't make sense actually. Thinking about it doesn't really make sense. Look, thinking about this, the day in London though.
Oh God.
Wait, why do you sound like a porn?
It's not good.
What's wrong with it?
It is bad.
Because girls in Nigeria are crying as well. They're like, the men in Nigeria are...
I thought it would be good in Nigeria.
Do you know what? The biggest complaint is obviously that they cheat. I think
of course.
that's the general consensus.
Yes, of course.
I think that's their main issue, yeah.
I think the thing that feels different, and then there's this nuance to it, being a black girl dating in London, because I'm dating in a space where black people are the minority.
Okay, yes.
So your choice is limited.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Especially if someone like me, who I strictly only date black men. So that narrows it down already. There's an age thing. I want a certain age. Ideally, I want to marry someone that's Nigerian, ideally Yoruba. Again, when it gets smaller, smaller. And like the older I've got that, it's like, I was like, okay, cool, maybe Ghanaian.
Okay,
maybe it's a sending man. Maybe a Kwaba man. Maybe.
Okay.
But it's spread out a little bit, right? And I think that's what it is. And in this country, you have the worry of seeing a black man and wondering if he dates black women.
Yes. Because
that's something you have to question. I'm never in Nigeria thinking, oh, well, this black man, the assumption is yes, he would. Yeah. Because he dates black women, because everywhere around him are black women sort of thing. But I think because in this country there's so much more of an option of races and types and cultures and this and this and this, it just feels, the dating pool feels tiny.
Yeah. And then it's even, what you're saying, men might be attracted, the black men are attracted to mixed race girls, white girls,
exactly.
Asian girls.
And they have all of those options here.
Yeah.
And I think statistically, black men are really desired, especially when we based it on stereotypes of having a big dick, of having money, of being more masculine. They're fetishized all the time. So that means that they've got the choice of everything.
Yep. And if you look at Love Island, right?
Exactly.
So the guys go in there, black guys go in there and they've got the pick of the crop. They can go anywhere. But black women go in there. You notice they're always ending up with a black guy.
Yeah. Or they just don't get picked.
Or they don't get picked.
Get picked. And I think sometimes it feels like a reflection of what's happening in their life. It feels like a small reflection. Yeah, exactly. And like I always say, like my white friends, they move on like this. Like because they've got options. I can't just walk into a bar now and assume, oh, these white men might like me. Because they probably don't. And also, I don't either. It's much if I say it all the time, it's really... I could go into a space here. Let's say that there's 5 black men there. I've seen all of them. I've seen what they look like. I've seen what... I feel like sometimes I don't even see white men.
Yeah.
Because I'm not attracted to them. I don't even know who's cute or not because I didn't even look around to even see. Because I'm just like, what am I doing here? Yeah. So I think there's like all of those nuances of being black and dating in the UK is different. Every time I've gone to Nigeria, I feel so admired.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I feel like the most beautiful woman ever because it's like my shape. They like my shape there. I'm not big. I'm a black woman. Like, like the way you feel desired walking around. And I speak to loads of my black friends, black women in the UK, who go back home, whether it be Jamaica, Nigeria, Ghana, whatever. They're like, oh my God, I feel beautiful here.
Right.
You see other people that look like you. See a beauty standard that is the same beauty standard as what you have naturally.
Yeah.
And that just doesn't happen here.
Yeah. And it's funny that because here, people look at the figure and say, okay, you're on the big side.
Yeah.
You're thickums, right?
Yeah.
But then you see Caucasian women trying to get obviously a bit thick in certain areas and their design. So it's almost like they take they will take attribute. They will take features of blackness and it will be more attractive on a lighter skin tone. That's been a thing for years now. It's so frustrating and you have to not like allow yourself to deep it too much because ultimately when I do go to weddings, it's all black love, right? A lot of my friends, if not all my friends, are in a relationship with black men. So it's possible it's there, but it just sometimes it feels bleak, man. It's like, oh my God, this is so long. But yeah, it's just what it is. I mean, loads of people like go to... I've got 2 of my friends who are now married to men they've met in Nigeria. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. No problem. Do you know what? I'm part of them.
Who you fight? Exactly. Who are you fight for? Were you not a London girl who left London?
Wait a minute.
Exactly.
Okay, well, I don't know. What are we going to call this? Marriage tourism or what? Because I don't understand. But me, I didn't carry my own and bring it back here and was like, okay.
But you still took somebody that could have been a Nigerian girl in Nigeria. But this is becoming
a thing though. Girls are like leaving the UK, US, moving or going to Nigeria, collecting men and then bringing them back.
Yeah, extra luggage.
And then it's like, okay, they got their man now. So I don't understand. Is it that bad that you can't just find a guy here?
It is. So dating here it's so bad. maybe it's me. Maybe people are having a good time. But I do think like when I speak, especially women that are like really hardworking and have got quite far in their careers.
Yeah.
Especially if they've been single for a while. I do think there's something quite a little bit, if you want love and we want a relationship, there's something a little bit dangerous about being single for a long time, right? Because you've had no one to answer to.
Yeah. So when that person comes.
Exactly. I always say to men, I don't need you. But the thing is, I have to want you. And men don't know how to maneuver when they have to be wanted and not necessarily needed. Like, I don't need you, ultimately. I want you. But I think that's a nice thing, right? You want someone that wants you.
Yeah.
But I think their whole life they've been brought up to be needed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. And I think it's that whole submissive thing as well. Yeah. That word need. Oh, I need you. It makes them feel needed.
Yeah, like, okay, of course. Yeah.
Needs me. But because you're an independent woman making your own money.
Yeah, exactly.
You've been answering to yourself for the longest time. Somebody can't just come in and start telling you what to do. It's like, no.
Yeah.
I don't need you. It's just I like you, so I want you around.
I want you here. Yeah, exactly.
But then I think maybe there needs to be some time.
But it's how you talk, right? Like, I'm not going to be like, I don't need, like, I'm a Yoruba girl. I know how to play the role. I can be, baby, I don't even know. Like, I can do all of that. Like, I know. I just have no idea what to do.
So wait, if you have a flat tire, you have to change it by yourself?
I don't know. No. Do you know how it makes me sick? I will not have no idea. It's like, I have to pay for someone to do it. Because I don't know what to do. Even like putting things together, I'm like, no, what kind of life is this? How I have to pay a random man to come and fix things in my house.
Oh, do you like some of your friends? Like,
I have, I've got really good male friends who I play a damsel in distress so well.
Yeah, otherwise you'd be out here changing yourself, waiting for AA.
So no. Like, I know what to do. I can be the, I just don't know. But ultimately, I'm like, I'll work out.
I'll work out.
But sure, if you need something, if you need me to do that for you, sure, cool, I'll do it.
Yeah, whereas back home, girls are literally like, they've got 5 men they can call. Please, this broke. This broke. They're really enjoying it in that sense.
So there is, and the thing is, I always think it's so true for girls in Nigeria. I'm obviously not saying that there's money to be made in Nigeria, but I can just imagine it being a different maneuvering tactic, especially as a woman in that field, in the creative field, or whatever field, whatever. And there was an Olamide song when he's like, "Man, fair broke nigga, fight for your life." And I think it's such a great line because it's like, Smith, no, you have to fight for your life. I said, like, marriage has to be a right choice. You have to marry the right one and do the right thing for your life.
Yeah, no, for your life, yeah.
But like, fight for your life.
Yeah. No, you definitely have to reason it well. You have to sit down and use your sense. Okay, so this one that I'm struggling with now, because it is
it worth it?
Is it worth it? Yeah, that's the problem. It has to be worth it for you.
Exactly.
Because my sister, you can be struggling with someone and they can just be treating you anyhow. And then imagine when they really, really do make it. What do you think is going to happen?
Exactly. I've watched too many Nollywood films.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've seen a woman struggle with them and they make it and they start doing it manual. I'm not here for it at all.
Yeah, no, so...
Like, at all.
Yeah, definitely. Olamide's kind of got a point.
He's got a solid point. Well done, sir.
He's got a point there. He's got a point. But I think, I don't know. Do you know, one of the things that people say about dating in the UK is just like the whole like money issue.
Yeah.
Splitting things. So like splitting dates. When you go on a date, you split dinner bill, pay your half of the rent, water bills, electricity bills. God forbid.
It's generally my worst nightmare.
If you're dating someone now in London, is that... And you live together.
When I tell you, that's why I date Nigerian Yoruba men, because they still have pride.
It's still pride that won't allow them.
That it still won't allow them. Do you know what I mean? It's different. I do think that if we're to move in together, there are certain things that probably has to be shared.
Yeah.
You don't have the luxury of you don't pay for anything. Just because of how society, just because the way this country is built, there's something you're going to have to pay for. Even if it's they pay the mortgage or whatever and you do the bills and the food shop. I don't think many people get the luxury of paying for absolutely nothing whilst the husband does everything. I don't think that's the truth for many people. Is it once? I would love that. But I think it's more likely in Nigeria. I think there are probably many women who don't pay for anything in the house.
Yeah, there are.
Do you split?
Why are you looking at me?
I want to know. Do you split?
Split? Would you...
So what's the meaning? How do you spell split?
Split? Well, I mean...
Tell me more.
I mean, well, you know, a lot of women... to removing myself from this. Well, there are some women that get allowances. So, you know, obviously, so if you're paying for like food, shop and stuff like that, you have like an allocation.
So it's not your money, you've been given. Oh God.
It's your money now because
I'm going to Nigeria.
Something else.
Right, okay.
Well, I'm just trying to put it together.
How do you negotiate your allowance? How does the conversation come up about how much you get?
Well, we need to buy food now.
Do you consider inflation? Like, you know things have gone up now.
No, it seems like, forget which inflation. See, if the thing is, women in Nigeria, sometimes they're not making as much as
of course.
Men.
Yeah.
So if you're making 500k a month, and your household, they're living like they're eating food of 500k a month. Sorry, are you going to spend all your money?
Salary? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so women do actually get a lot of help. Certain women, anyway, because there's still women in Nigeria that are splitting bills, or there are women that they're just the head of the
household. Yeah.
They're out. The market women. They're the ones that are going out to buy food, to make the money, to cook the food and everything. So I think it also just depends on the status as well.
Well, of course.
The couple. But judging you now, when you come here, I'm sure you...
I would be... oh my God, I would love to be treated like a princess. So that's my big thing.
We're a bit sport in
That
Nigeria.
is my thing, right? And I think that's the mentality I've probably taken from being a Nigerian girl and I've brought it here. Maybe it's not the same. I want someone to care me. Do you know, treat me like I'm like this. Like if she drop me, I will break and I'm finished. Literally, my Oriki is Aike. As if from the day one, my mum knew that
you needed to be pampered.
I needed to be pampered. I crave being pampered. So the idea of being like adored and pampered is like ideal for me.
Yeah, no, I mean that is possible.
That's the dream.
But then the thing is, when that happens, there's that submission thing as well, though.
Yes, that has to come in hand with it. Yeah,
because dating as a black woman in London is totally different. Because when you get to the UK, you're just a Nigerian girl dating. Yeah. When you get to Nigeria, you're just a Nigerian girl dating in Nigeria.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
So all that, because they'll be like, I can do it myself. I don't need you. Story. You still come back.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
So you have to find a...
Kind of thing, would I give it all up to be pampered?
Yeah, exactly. Would you? That's another thing. Would you give it all up to be pampered? But you can still have let me just use myself for example.
Okay.
But I still have stand my ground on things. I can get pampered, but still I'm like, no, we're not doing that. I don't want that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm big on picking my battles.
Yes, but that's
Yeah. I'm really, it's not everything I'm going to shout about. Not everything requires my noise, right? So I am big on, it's okay. Hold this one. Yeah.
Definitely.
And I think that's one of the best relationship advice I'd ever heard. I was like, just pick your battles.
Yeah.
Not everything requires the exact same reaction.
Exactly.
Yeah, just pick your battles.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing though. That is important.
Okay, I'm coming and you're going to introduce me to people that are going to put me in allowance.
Oh, you want an allowance? Tolly T wants an allowance.
I want an allowance. I'm down for an allowance. Yes, please.
Yeah. It's coming December. Coming December. Wink, wink. We can. A lot of people are getting married.
Loads of people.
They're leaving the UK, leaving the US, meeting somebody in Nigeria, and getting married.
And I think that's what I would say is different as well. A black love in this country is on slow-mo. You can be in a talking phase for about a year of just talking. And nothing is really, you don't know. Where I feel like Nigerian men in Nigeria kind of progress thing. It's like, okay, cool, what's next? If they're serious about you, or if that's what it wants, I'm sure Nigerian girls will be like, oh, look at this one. It is hell here. They might be thinking that I'm talking about it like it's brilliant. I'm sure it's probably not that great.
Yeah.
And I guess the main thing being the cheating.
Yeah.
But does that come because they give you an allowance and pamper you, they feel like, okay, this will shut you up and then I can do what I want?
I think it comes with, that. And then also the fact, people say this, but people say there's a lot of women in Nigeria that, and there aren't enough men of a certain status.
Okay,
like that pampering.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of women to go around.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
true.
like one man.
But that's the thing, right? We all want this. When you talk to women, we all want this same around.
Yes.
We can't unless these men are at the 1%.
Yes,
we can't all get the 1%.
Yes, so some people are gonna have to get them out.
It's true.
Do you know it's because in Nigeria you wouldn't date maybe a mechanic.
Right, okay, yeah.
In London, you could do that.
Yeah.
But in Nigeria, as you said, it's just 1%. So there's a minority in Nigeria as well of successful men.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the thing. You're going to have to fish.
Fine.
You have to go in there and really...
No. I can't. I'm not the I can't be a side chick, you know?
No. I don't see it for you.
Yeah, do you know, it's an ego thing for me.
Of course.
It's purely an ego thing. One. Yeah. Like, I can't call you and be like, hey, you're telling me I'm with your wife. If you don't leave that woman right now. Like, what do you mean? No, like, I couldn't do it. No. I couldn't do it. Morally, I couldn't do it. And also my ego won't allow me to know for a fact that I'm someone's second option.
Yeah.
I could never do that.
Excuse me, your mom raised you to be...
Exactly. Like, for what?
I don't want to seem like I'm shading people, you know, because in Nigeria, there are a lot of side chicks.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of side chicks that you would know of. Like, they could be your acquaintance or you know them.
Right, okay. Yeah.
So you have to be very careful when you talk about side chicks. It's almost like you can't really talk about them because then I'll be like, you think you're better than us. No,
right,
but
okay.
You know what it is? Sometimes, like, some mothers have raised daughters.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you're going to be somebody's wife. Wrong or right?
Yeah,
right? They raise you as wife instead of focusing on career or whatever. But if you have that in your mind and now somebody's telling you to come and be their side chick. Hello, exactly. My mom taught me how to do these things to be your wife.
Also, I do think in Nigeria, the side chickness thing is a survival thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Survival and a bit of greed.
Okay.
Someone could be saying this. Someone could say, okay, I'm a side chick because I need to fend for my family.
Yeah.
Hospital bills, school fees and stuff like that. But then there are side chicks that just want to Birkin bag and private jet flights. And so I think there's levels to the side chick.
Okay, there's levels to this thing. Okay. I've heard the wildest stories about men cheating in Nigeria. I think one of the wildest ones I heard was like the side chick came to his wedding. Someone was like, yeah, why is that a big deal? I was like, sorry, what do you mean? So he was getting married to his wife and his side chick was in attendance.
You know what? I've heard a rumor about my wedding, something like that. And I was literally like really like interested in this. So when you say this, yes, this is very interesting. I've never heard of that. And I don't see how people could think that would actually run.
And also it's just like, I don't think the bride knows anything about it. Like, I don't think the bride knows that he's just invited a guest list and she's just part of the guest list.
Wait, like an actual, not an ex-girlfriend?
No, his current side chick was at the wedding.
Oh, yeah, no. Nah, it would be on fire.
Because my thing is, even for the side chick, why did you go?
Yeah, I don't. But this is the thing. This is when we talk about morals, when we talk about ego. Some people don't have that.
Yeah. Because I would never go.
Because I don't understand.
Because if I love this man, I can't watch him get married. I would start crying.
I would burn the whole church down or whatever.
So I've heard of things like that. But yeah, Nigeria, the way like the cheating and all of that, it feels a lot more blatant in your face. And what are you going to do about it?
Yeah. I think that's the issue. But in London, I think... do men really get caught out here?
Oh, they get caught. Oh, don't you worry. They absolutely get caught. The women don't get caught. But I think that's the same thing internationally. I think a lot of women cheat and people just don't know.
Oh, no, that's in Nigeria as well.
Yeah. I think a lot of women are cheating.
They're like the lucky wives. They're like, lucky wives are out here cheating.
I think a lot of women are cheating.
No, women are, we're better at covering things.
We're just better, right? And that's the thing with men that cheat is that you're just being stupid.
Yeah.
That's so you're so reckless with it.
No, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it's the recklessness.
At least be
that's why they get caught. They're very careful and they only let you know if they want you to know.
Exactly. And I always also say that as well. I think women have a lot more emotional affairs than they do physical.
Yeah.
I think those women maybe might not sleep with this person, but they might be in love with someone else. Yeah. What's worse for you?
Emotional
or physical cheating?
No, emotional.
Okay.
Yeah, it's worse because I have an ego as well.
Yeah.
Oh, so you actually like this person.
Yeah, because imagine someone saying to me, it's like, I haven't slept with her, but I love her. Sorry, what? Go and sleep with her right now. You don't go and make love to her right now. So we can get out of your system.
You know, one of my male friends that is bad boy. Very, very bad.
Is he good looking?
He's a whore. That's power.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So he asked like one day, we were a bunch of guys and I was there and he was like, he was asking me, so would you prefer a guy that cheated with multiple women or just one woman? And I was just like, I don't want any of it. What's the problem? Are you guys insane?
Yeah.
But then another girl was like, no, the multiple women because I was like, so you want a disease? I
guess because it feels more casual, right? But the other one, it feels like someone that you're having an affair with, you can build a family with, you can fall in love with. I mean, ideally, I don't want any of it. I just don't want my man to cheat.
I don't
know if that makes me childish or unrealistic, but that's my goal.
That is the goal. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'll just like him to not cheat. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but teen Nigerian, I don't know, maybe, while they were teaching us to cook, they were teaching them how to get, you can have like 5
I don't know why it's so ingrained in them. That thing is, it's insane.
Yeah, especially
and do you know what it is as well? I think it's because we stay.
Yeah.
I realised a lot when black men, when they find out that their partner is cheating or their wife or their girlfriend or whatever, especially if other people know about it, if it was public, they leave.
Yeah, they don't like shame.
Their pride is just like they are kings. Like they love themselves so much. And like, I'm not. No, are you mad? Whereas we're kind of
queens.
We kind of stay. So this guy kind of knows that like
you're gonna stay.
If there's no fear that you're gonna go, what's the worst that could happen? You'll be angry with me. I'll buy you a bag. I'll take you on holiday.
Yeah,
and we'll be okay.
Yes, exactly.
Whereas if the worst thing that can happen is you're going to lose your family, maybe more of them will maybe not do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's exactly it. Yeah. And that's why when women leave, men are like, wait, they don't know what to do.
They are in shock.
She actually left.
Someone come play with you again. Come play with you again.
Not cheating. And be calming down now.
Relax.
I'm just joking. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, we had so much fun with you. Guys, this is a London edition with Tolly T. And make sure you follow her on Instagram.
You can find me at Tolly_T, TOLLY_T.
And please listen to our podcast as well.
Yes, it's called The Receipts Podcast. It's out every Wednesdays on Spotify.
Yes. All right, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, all those good stuff. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.